You should be okay with not being picked because you're doing the picking.
Quit getting upset when people don't choose you. I know that this is kind of a hard concept to grasp because it affects your ego. But listen, if people think that they can go find better out there, let them, right? Respectfully, but let them. I started developing this characteristic about myself, right? And it's one of the best things that I've ever done. I go to the gym every day. I work really hard. I have just built my life into something that I'm very proud of and that I'm very confident in, to the point where I know that I have a lot to offer. So I've become very confident in my ability to be alone, which now makes it so that I don't settle. It makes me feel better. And I can confidently say that I am proud of who the fuck I am. And so, honestly, if anyone wants to leave, I'm gonna let them. Who am I to say that I am the exact right person for everybody? Because I might not be. And so while developing this type of characteristic, I have learned that this is a fucking weapon. With me being so chill with them leaving, and I don't freak the fuck out, I don't get offended, I don't let my ego interfere with the interaction that I'm having with this person, I am now not the crazy bitch that's gonna fucking go after you and freak the fuck out because you don't want to be with me. Because that's exactly who they expect me to be. And because I let them go with ease, they start to see that even when being placed in stressful situations gives me every reason to be that person, I still choose not to. And that is an attractive quality within anybody. It shows emotional maturity. It shows being able to stand on my own 2 feet. It shows confidence within myself. And it also shows peace. So honestly, if people don't choose you, who gives a shit? I fucking love you.
And this goes for everything. This goes for romance, career, friendships, all of it. Especially romantic friendships. Especially in romantic relationships. I feel like we're all just so consumed with, oh my gosh, does this person like me? That we end up watering down our own personality and walking on eggshells a little bit just to be liked, just to seem, I guess, validated. And we don't have to do that. Matter of fact, it is the worst thing that we can do. You don't scare off the right person, the right opportunity, the right environment, none of that. I was actually having a conversation the other day with someone where we were talking about compatibility, and I realized that compatibility has nothing to do with being similar to someone or at least doing the same things. Compatibility has a lot to do with being complementary. You don't have to be the same as someone to be compatible with them. You don't have to want the same things or do the same things to still be complementary to them. So when you are not picked, that means you are not compatible with that thing. You are not compatible with that person. You're not compatible with that environment. So I think that once we hear that and know that, that will be a way better conversation for us to have. Because I understand what it's like to not be picked.
Hey. Have you met Vivian?
Oh, hi. Vivian Kensington. Do you know her?
She's,
I'm his fiance. I'm sorry, I just hallucinated.
What does doing the picking look like? Well, it looks like a lot of stuff. And I'm going to tell you some things what doing the picking looks like. When you are doing the picking, that means that you are firm on your decisions. When you pick something, you got to stay firm on it. You can't kind of waver it just because you feel a certain way. For example, in dating, when you have a deal breaker and somebody presents you with said deal breaker, don't break that deal just because you like them. So if your deal breaker is having children and this person has like 2 kids and you're like, yeah, but we're having a good time. Miracles happen every day, but usually the same reason that you have that is kind of iffy is usually the reason why you leave. Trying to pick in career is actually a little bit trickier because we have to be aided the opportunities, right? We are presented opportunities and we could decide whether or not we're going to take them or we're not going to take them. In my experience, you absolutely can curate your own career. Like we were mentioning before, if the thing does not pick you, then it's not your thing. It's not your opportunity. It's not for you to pick. So be okay with not being picked because something better is on the horizon for you. Something better is like waiting for you. I never thought that I would be in this position where it's like I am a full-blown adult. I have my own everything, apartment, my own car, my own career, but I don't have a family. I don't have a spouse. I don't have children. But a part of me is like, but you know what? I'm kind of glad that I don't have those right now because I can build up to it. And I do feel like, okay, all those other scenarios where I could have been a wife, it wasn't my experience to have. It wasn't for me to be picked. These people did not pick me and I didn't pick them. That is actually great. That means I'm just one step closer to that happily ever after. I don't know if you guys watch Wizards of Waverly Place, but
Mason told Juliet that he loved her right in front of me. Listen, you're gonna fall in love so many times before you find the one you'll be with forever. So think of it this way, you're just one broken heart closer to happily ever after.
I always remember that episode. I think it was Selena's character. She was upset about some boy, and her mom's like, oh, that's okay. You're just one step closer to your happily ever after now. And that's just really how it is, you know, romantically. There could be people that you grew up with for years and years and years. The friendship is like, okay, or maybe it's cool, or maybe you feel tied to them because you grew up with them, but you know that you need more. You know that there needs to be a development area. You can meet someone last year, or even 6 months ago, who's a better friend to you than this person that you've known for 10 years, because that's where you're elevating to. You're elevating to a different place that requires different types of friends. You don't have to pick your old friends that you hang out with all the time. You could pick someone who matches the energy that you're giving at the time. And that's something that I have learned in the past couple of years, especially moving to Atlanta. I need to find and align myself with people that I can relate to, that can relate to me, that I pick and they pick me too. It has to be a reciprocal type of situation. I can't keep putting myself in situations just because, oh, I've known them for X amount of time. I have loyalty to this person because of what? Because of what? We really have to ask that. Why are you loyal to these people? So I say this all to say, you are absolutely always doing the picking.
I just want to say that you were so brilliant in there, and that I was wrong. And you are the girl for me.
Really?
Yes. Pooh Bear, I love you.
Oh, Warner. I've waited so long to hear you say that. But if I'm going to be a partner in a law firm by the time I'm 30, I need a boyfriend who's not such a complete bonehead. Thank you, boys.
Even if someone doesn't pick you, you are still doing the picking. Don't run after that person. Don't run after that situation. Don't run after the environment. Once someone walks away from you, or once an opportunity leaves you and you still linger onto it, you are now picking to be second. We deserve so much better in life. You deserve an opportunity that will absolutely change your life, that makes you wake up every single morning and be like, damn, this is my life? Shit. You deserve a love that's magnetic and feels like it was made for you. From their eye color to their personality to what they like to do, this person was made for you. Whoever you end up with, they should feel like, wow, you were made for me exactly. I just don't believe in settling in life. I don't believe that we have to suffer in life. We have to be in poverty. When you decide that you are more important than all of these limiting beliefs that was fed to you, your whole entire life will change. I used to think like, oh, I can't be a model because I'm short. Are you kidding me? And then next thing I know, I booked Maybelline. You got to believe in yourself. You absolutely have to think, okay, I can do it because I said so, but I got to do the work. I got to do the picking. That's all I have for you today, you guys.